everybody, I'm Federico from Frozen Crown and you just watched me play Everwinter SOLO.
We are going to break it through for you.
Exactly.
Break it through?
Yeah, break it down.
Break it down.
Also I say breakthrough 100 times in my video. Everwinter SOLO breakthrough. See me doing a breakthrough off. A breakdown. Breakthrough. Breakdown. Everwinter is one of the singles from our very first album, The Fallen King. It was a pretty popular song back then. After I posted my very first solo breakdown for Never Ending, a lot of you have been asking to see breakdown for the solo of that song. In the video, I played with this guitar, which is my Charvel DK24 Pro Mod. This guitar has got a very special story. This has been with me since almost the very beginning of Frozen Crown, just as soon as we started playing live more frequently. This sticker here was put by Herman Lee himself during our tour as special guests for Dragon Force. I played this guitar for I think 5 years until we got the Jackson deal. And we had the luck to actually be gifted a bunch of guitars, and I choose this one. This is actually my current live guitar, the only one I use. If you want to know more about this, about the model, you should check the unboxing for this guitar. Link is going to be here probably. And this guitar basically was demoted to be actually my backup guitar for live shows, but also I kept using this in the studio intensively. When Alexandra Linus joined the band, before Jackson gifted to her a beautiful white Randy Rhodes, you should check also that video as well. If we haven't released it yet, we are going to do that soon. But in the meantime, to play live with us for the first 2 shows, she actually played this guitar. As you can see here, we still have the Jenner pick. Alexandra left it here. So we say this is her guitar now. By the way, this guitar has got a very special role in Frozen Crown history, and it's really the most comfortable one to play everything 6 strings related. So it's basically my guitar of choice in the studio when I have to play anything that doesn't require a 7th string. It has got a lot of battle wounds and it's simply beautiful and gorgeous. But the very funny thing is that this was not the guitar I used to record the Everwinter SOLO. Actually, I know that all of you saw my Ibanez, my very first guitar ever, in that video. I'm playing this as well as in some other videos like Water Dancer, for example. This was not the guitar I used to actually play that song in the studio. My guitar of choice to record the whole The Fallen King album was actually this one, which is basically the most beautiful guitar ever. One of my all-time favorites. This is a Fender Cabronita Telecaster. These pickups are pretty much, some pickups you should be more acquainted with if you have played a Gretsch guitar, Filtertron. These are actually Fidelitron. This is made in Mexico. This costed me not that much. I mean, this was a pretty cheap guitar back then when I bought it, and it was pretty amazing. I fell in love with this guitar, with the color. This is basically a guitar I have since probably 2012, probably. So it's more than 10 years for sure. And I've been playing this with Be The Wolf, my rock blues band, until I got an endorsement with Yamaha. When I started recording the Frozen Crown albums, it was my very first time I was recording something in the studio myself, because previously I had been recording guitars under the supervision of Fusini, our producer. At this time, he still, of course, worked on the albums. He mixed and mastered all Frozen Crown albums, as well as all the Nocturna and Volturian albums, as well as all the Be The Wolf albums. But I recorded the guitar track myself. Of course, yes, I could have chosen a more metal guitar, but you know what? I thought, okay, maybe I could choose a guitar that has got a better sound. But since I'm going to spend a lot of hours here in the studio recording guitars, I really need a guitar I'm comfortable with. And this neck is really the most comfortable ever. It's fatter than this one, which is, by the way, not a really thin neck either. But this has got like a, C shape, which is a little fatter than this one. This neck hasn't been sanded down, but still it's extremely comfortable. And I recorded the Everwinter solo on this guitar with the neck pickup. So if you're searching for the Fallen King sound or Crown in Frost as well, also because I kept using these paired with this one, you are going to probably go for a Fender Telecaster Cabronita. It's so funny because behind a lot of albums, much more important than Frozen Crown albums, hides a Telecaster most of the time. This was also the case. And nothing. This is not the most metal guitar ever. This is not the most Frozen Crown themed guitar ever. But anyway, I love it. So that's it. And this is part of Frozen Crown history. Of course, this has nothing to do with Everwinter solo. So I basically wasted your time now. So maybe you had to skip this part. If you didn't, I'm happy you enjoyed me talking about guitars and Frozen Crown history. So let's go on with the Everwinter solo breakthrough. Also write me a comment telling me which song you would like to see me doing a breakthrough of, a breakdown of. If you have got suggestions about solos or riffs or whatever, or songs breakthrough, breakdown, feel free to suggest them. Remember to put a like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell, and also to join the channel if you want to have a lot of very cool perks like having a chat with Jade, a video chat with Jade, and a coffee of course, to have guitar lessons or whatever kind of lessons with any of the Frozen Crown members, with your favorite one, and a lot more perks. Bye.